Alright, video 2. So, I was suggested Paula Deen by a lot of people. Paula Deen, okay, one of the Food Network's most known hosts, or hostesses, for having butter on pretty much everything. And she slips up calling someone the N word. And it wasn't even directed towards that person, it was just a generic, general statement, you know, no, I don't have a problem with anybody saying what they have to say. I don't have a problem with people talking, anything like that. They talk the way they're going to talk, whether it's a basis to call them ignorant, stupid, whatever. Only fools, you know, only fools make the decision whether or not a word is offensive. It's just another word. Adjective, noun, whatever you want to call it. You know, I could curse here the whole time. Nobody's going to listen to me because it would just be rude. You know, it is rude. But it seems to be everyone's always making a big deal out of these words. And the biggest thing is because in the recent years, the biggest highlights have to do with the racial equality or something like that. And that's kind of propelled by Obama. Basically, you know, him calling in Jesse Jackson, or the whole fact that he's a black president and we're trying to get him with his birth certificate and we're trying to find out who he might really be, you know. I'm not here to bash on politics. What I'm here to talk about is Paula Deen saying the N word. Now, come on, people. Let's face it. So she drops the N bomb. Ooh. Okay. I. It ain't nothing you ain't heard from Lil Wayne before. Come on. You're really gonna take that and you're really gonna just blow it up? Come on. I mean, if Obama says the word nigger, you're a bunch of people are gonna, you know, all the black community, I'm sure, would be like, the bad ones at least would be, woo, you know, he's calling, no, that's an ignorant, that's a racial term, yeah, but it's not a fair game to just pull as you please. It's not a card to play because, you know, we got this girl comes up in the stand for the George Zimmerman case, and she calls a guy a creepy ass cracker. Okay, that's just racial. That is racial. I don't walk around, I don't go into court system and say, you know, drop the N word. Okay, now Paula Deen does it, making a generic statement. You know, we've all heard nasty words before. Let's grow up. Let's not make this a big deal. There's no reason why, even though she's a celebrity, we all know this is propelled by race. Okay, I'm white. I'm not, you can tell, I'm white. I have friends that are of color, you know, and we want this racial equality. You know what? Let's stop looking at color. Let's stop making a big deal out of it. Let's stop calling them our black friends, our Mexican friends. They're our friends. That's all there is to it. It's not like you gotta, yeah, you can describe them. And yeah, it's hard to describe them any other way other than, you know, that's my black friend. You know, yeah, I can understand that. But you want all this racial equality. Well, quit with the black pride bullshit. You can't walk around. I can't say, you know, white pride, white pride. You can't say that because that's racial. But then you get people that are saying black pride. Look, if there was still slaves alive today, I would say, yeah, I would like to see the government give each and every one of them $1 million. But the thing is there is no more slaves. So this racial bullshit going on in the world. Let's stop moving that forward because you're only going to see more problems. You're only going to see people that are trying to make something out of nothing. They're words. You've got your civil rights. You're the same as everybody else. Start acting like it. The government doesn't owe you anything anymore. You're draining it you're not taking money from the government. You're not like, oh, look, you know, I'm making money off of what the government pays. You know, because you're paying into that. Every other guy, every other woman, every other person that's working other than you is paying into that. Okay? My money comes out and it goes to you. Now, if you need it, yeah, that's one thing. But if you don't need it and you're just sitting there taking it in like, yeah, I'm getting free money, then that's your own shameful fault. That's not honorable. That's shitty. That really is shitty. And now all these people want to say, you know, oh, they dropped the N word. He said the N word. She said the N word. Okay, it's not like she went up to the TV on camera and just, y'all niggas want some pie. She didn't say that. She made a general statement. Yeah, it might have been offensive, but you know what? It's almost it is as offensive as people calling me a honky or a cracker. I just don't make a big deal out of it. I'm not gonna make a deal out of it. It's stupid. It's a word. You know, you come up and bitch slap me, I might have a little bit of a problem, but it wasn't like Paula Dean walked up and bitch slapped the girl with a stick of butter. Okay? She made a generic term. That was it. So if everybody would just look at it and be like, hey, look, it's a word. Yeah, shame on her, but don't sue her. Don't be like sitting there saying all that and just make a big deal out of it, because now she's just getting all the PA, all that stuff, all the or the you know everything that has to do with the publicity stunt that it is. She's still making money off of that. It's not like all of her assets are actually going to be frozen or something. So, you know, you're just making her money because now you're just causing racial unrest. That's all there is to it. With everything going on in this world today, it's all got to be whether it's black or white. You know, nobody wants to look at the big picture. They just, oh, be nice to everybody. Well, you know, you can't be nice, because once you're nice to one side, they're going to take it upon themselves to just kind of propel that forward and be like, okay, you always have to be nice to us. You always have to do this. Now you got to be our bitch. I'm not anyone's bitch. I don't expect you to be mine. I don't want to be yours. So just keep it at that. But again, the type of music, I hate to be stereotypical, but a lot of the music that I hear coming from that, you know, that culture, it ain't nothing that you hadn't heard before. So if you're gonna get onto a white girl for saying that, you might as well get onto any black man or anyone else if you really want to make that much unrest about it. So that's all I gotta say on Paula Deen.